Good evening, gentlemen. Sorry I'm late. Hello, Carver. You're joining us too, are you?
Well, if that's all right, sir, yes.
As long as it's not overtime, yes.
No, sir, just interest.
Well, we'll use my car if you like. Makes a change from the usual police hack.
Where should we put this lot then, sir?
In the boot.
The hall's round the back, sir.
Feather in your cap if we get this scheme off the ground this evening, Smith. First one on the manor.
It's not easy around here, sir.
Heavily into understatement.
This way, Jim.
Hello, we've got 5 minutes to watch this.
I thought you said there'd be a good turnout.
Well, I can't bleed and we'll drag them down here now, can I?
How many units?
150.
Well, I'd say you've done bloody well then.
Look, I think we'd better make a start or we're going to be running out of time. Smith?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I think you all know me, but before I introduce you to the rest of my colleagues, can I just say a big thank you to your chairman, Maisie Stannard, for all the hard work she's put into making this meeting possible.
Yeah.
Now, over there we have PC Jim Carver. Here we have Robin Frank. He's the Crime Prevention Officer, and he's going to be talking to you about home security and the property marking scheme. But first, the Chief Super is going to briefly explain what we think Neighbourhood Watch is all about. Chief Superintendent Brownlow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Neighbourhood Watch, as I see it, Neighbourhood Watch, as I see it...
Pardon me for interrupting, Inspector. I know you said that we'd have a chance to talk later on, but I'd like to say here and now, and I'm sure I speak for a lot of people here tonight when I say this, as saying that, in my opinion, it's not the police who should be here tonight, but the council.
Yes.
Because if this place wasn't in the state it is in, there wouldn't be half the crime problem, and that's a fact. I mean, you've got front doors that don't keep out a draft, let alone a burglar.
Speaking as caretaker, Ethel, I can say you're a bloody sight better off on this estate than you would be on most others.
What? When it take them 6 months to fix the damp in my bathroom and all the walls falling in?
And what about the rubbish all over the place? If they were to empty the skips every week like they're supposed to...
Yeah, and all them dogs. People are not supposed to have dogs here. It says in your agreement.
People are entitled to keep a dog for protection, all right?
And we have to put up with all that noise and dog mess, eh?
Oi! Shut up, the lot of you! Man's trying to talk about Neighbourhood Watch, not dog shit.
Neighbourhood Watch. Now, you've all seen the leaflets.
We haven't.
Black,
You're sure about that?
as the ace of spades. About 13 or 14 years old.
And he went over the Pullen's back fence.
That's right.
So, if this happened at 3 o'clock this afternoon, love, how come you haven't contacted us before?
None of my business, was it?
I'll see you on Police 5 next week. Until then, keep peeled.
And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Neighbourhood Watch, to reiterate, simply means you as ordinary members of the public keeping a neighbourly watch on each other's property and reporting anything suspicious.
He means spying for the police.
If you call ringing us when you see an old lady being mugged spying, yes.
Especially if the mugger happens to be black.
Why can't you be honest about it? You're not interested in building community spirit. All you want is for these people to tell tales on one another.
Just a minute, love. Do you live on this estate?
No, why?
Well, can I ask you to keep quiet then?
Oh, well, this is a public meeting, isn't it?
Yes, it's a public meeting, but you're way out of order.
These people have a right to be told the truth.
Go on, piss off.
Oh, It's totally immoral the way the present government is using the police to manipulate...
Yes, and if I had my way, you lefters would be the first to get weeded out.
Yeah, well, I bet. Well, I can just see you on Citizens Patrol.
We do not want citizens' patrols.
If we're not careful, the whole bloody country will be dead from AIDS.
What did Harold Wilson ever do for us, eh? Tell me that!
You're being used. That's the point. Cynically used by the capitalist system. Any neighbourhood watch can only treat the symptoms.
Shut up, you lot! Shut up, will you?
Good night.
Very nice meeting, officer. I enjoyed it greatly.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a film show.
You was asleep, George.
Good night.
Good night, Ron. Well, that's that.
Par for the course, Mrs. Stannard. Don't worry about it. It was nice to have met you.
I'll put this in the car, Robin.
Yeah. Take my briefcase.
Yeah, sure. See you in a bit.
I'm sorry it didn't come to anything.
It's not your fault, Maisie. Surgery tomorrow night. I might mention it again then.
You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
Yeah. How come nobody sounded off about the Ahmeds?
You wait till tomorrow.
Why, what's happening tomorrow then?
Renter mob are paying us a visit, so I've heard. Tony Kemp's mates. Homes for Britons. You know Tony. The middle-aged skinhead at the meeting. He's having a party.
Oh, no. What time?
Morning, I think. Coming up for a cuppa?
Oh, no, thanks. I better not. Chief's champing at the bit by the sound of it.
See you then.
Yeah.
Bye, love.
Cheers, Maisie.
Gauge is showing empty, sir.
Empty?
Conked out, is it, sir?
No, Smith. Some bastard siphoned my petrol.
Morning, Bob. Hello, Roy.
Did you hear about the Chief's super last
No. So at least we know what to buy him for his birthday now.
What's that?
Those lockable filler caps.